Hope this grave lose. Huh? Why? Anyway, you don't swap? I had to go shit in toilet. Sorry. I almost shot my pants. No joke. He's like, yeah. Bro, what is wrong with this guy? Okay, anyway, time to focus up. This guy wants me to lose. Let's hope I don't. Anyways, what is my game plan, okay? And I'm gonna give you a few tips on Graves as well while we're at it. Basically, on Graves, few things you need to know. Number one, learn how to hit move. The moment you right click on someone, your alt attack always goes off, okay? So your alt attack always goes off. When you click on the target, instantly learn to click away. You see, I click on the ground once, I click away. Do you see how fast I hit the move? It just doesn't get cancelled, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing you have to know is, know that your E gives you more damage on pets. So look here, you see how much my pet deals? It's 41, okay? Now if I press my E, it's 43. Why did Riot Games do this? Because tanks, generally speaking, clear pretty slow, and they try to make sure that tanks clear faster. Okay, so just keep your stacks at 8 as you full clear. And I'll get back to that. Third thing you have to know, which is put 2 points in Q, please. Don't put points in W if you clear especially. It does not do anything, okay? So now, what's the next thing you should know? If you're playing Graves, you're almost always full clearing or you're invading level 1, okay? It's usually A or B. Now, the second thing, or fourth thing, whatever it is, okay? As I'm about to finish my blue buff here, okay? Remember to keep 8 stacks. What's gonna happen often is that, let's say Rek'Sai full cleared top to bot, okay? And then I go for the crab and have 8 stacks. I am the unkillable demon beast. So what do I like to do here? You see the blue buff here? I'm waiting. Bam, I hit it. Why is that? I press E now, boom, 8 stacks. If I see the Rek'Sai here, and I fight him, I have right now 100 armor. People have usually 30 armor. Do you see how unbalanced it is? So learn how to keep your passive stacks. Now, of course, as I don't see any business here, Rek'Sai is probably top lane, but I hope my top laner dies here. Why do I hope my top laner dies here? I'll tell you why. I have failed my job as a jungler. Did I jungle track in time? No. And I'm not kidding. This is one of the biggest reasons why you're 50, 51, 52% win rate. If you are able to consistently jungle track your early game, how much difference it will make in your games is crazy. It's not even funny, by the way. It's not even funny. Anyway. Now I just full clear top to bot, right? Nothing too fancy. Someone asked, do you recommend your Patreon for AD carry too? I would recommend my mid and late game course for AD carry. Patreon, not as much. But yeah, essentially, jungling is just playing chess. Understanding that 80% of the time you're farming, and it's your job as a jungler to communicate when you're up tempo, down tempo, and the enemy possibilities. You want to think of your laners as like animals, literally dogs, okay? They're literally wild dogs unleashed, and they don't know when to stop pushing and when to back off. So you basically have to like hold them on a leash and ping them, please don't play aggressive, and even then your laners will die. I'm sure about it. You shouldn't have any expectations of wild animals. You should be thinking they haven't been trained, and you expect them from day one to behave like humans. Never gonna happen, okay? So make sure to have no expectations so you won't be disappointed. The problem is that people have too much expectations. Way too much. Now, another tip I have here is that, do you see I have like 7 stacks? Look at my E, okay? 8 stacks very soon. Bam. Now I hit the Drake. Now I ping my laners for help. And then I have 8 stacks getting this objective. But of course, if you do an objective, a tip I have is that ping your laners help. If you do not do that, your laners will not come. And even if you ping them to come, remember, they're wild animals. So I want to finish this first. And the plan is to exit through the bot side. Do that. And now back off. But do you see how like my Ziggs is like bam bam bam? Look at my Ziggs. This guy's literally pushing bot lane, not moving at all, not giving a shit. Classic solo queue player. I hope he flashes, but... Okay, Zera probably a splash. I think, but it doesn't seem like it. Now I'm gonna put a deep ward here and see what's up. Okay, now. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see the Rek'Sai, how he just respawned? Do you see how I'm basing right now? Let me ask you a simple question. Who has tempo? Who has tempo? Tell me, who has tempo? I do. Not have tempo. Even if I have tempo, okay? If my camps are up, I will farm no matter what, okay? Like, this is a general rule. Let's say I have tempo on top lane. Will I gank top lane if my camps are up? No. I will just take my camps. I'll ping my laners to play safe. And I'm gonna pray to the lords they will actually play safe. Whether they do it or not, that's a different question. It is something that's outside my control if they die when I ping. But I'm telling you, ask yourself this question. If you jungle track 19 out of 20 ganks and enemy jungle does 10 out of 20, who do you think is gonna win more games in the end? Tell me. Of course the enemy team is gonna win more. Why is that? Because your laners are gonna be tilted because you're spamming them. No, I'm kidding, that's not true. But of course it's gonna be you. If you do 19 out of 20, you're gonna be winning so much more games than the enemy team. It's a matter of consistency. And it's a matter of knowing how to ping. Take a look how I ping. I ping like this. I ping them a bit of their location and I ping them exactly in their face. And hopefully that tells them, okay, I need to play safe. Some junglers ping like this. I personally am not that big fan unless you're in very high elo. Because people in lower elo, it doesn't tell them that much. Okay, this is a bit more advanced, but do you see how Rex has topside and I have mid lane push? I can use the mid lane push here to dive their bot lane. So now if their bot lane is trying to defend under tower, we one shot. Okay, now my Syndra is coming here. Oh my basic, bro. That Kai'Sa's booty, we were all like... Like, I'm kidding, but... Dude, that Kai'Sa dude, he got like... From 4 sides. That guy was not making it. Anyway. Always ask yourself, what's the next thing on the menu, okay? We just got a nice juicy bowling kill. My camps are about to spawn. So right now I got a little bit of free time, but one problem. My top lane is 0-3. What is the problem? He's 0-3. What will I do here? What the fuck? Wait, what was his movement? My point is that I'm not gonna help top lane. The thing is that if your bot lane is winning, even if your top lane is behind, you'll win the game anyway. Unless it's like a very OP champion and good against your draft, usually top laners cannot 1v9, okay? Now, Drake spawning in 45 seconds, okay? Because Drake is spawning in 45 seconds, I wanna play for that, obviously. So how do I play for that? First thing first, I have to ask myself, where can I get lane priority and play for the Drake? I would say mid or bot lane, both lanes. Oh, this is a good fight. Why is it a good fight? We are OP. I mean, if you could reach them, that is. Now, I'm gonna smite this. Because I wanna be with my ball lane as soon as possible. Do you see my alt here as well? I'm waiting a little bit. Can you see my stacks? I wanna maintain my stacks. I'm gonna give you guys another tip, okay? Okay, it seems like their ball lane wants to go crazy. Ooh. Okay, that bar dot was not the best, but that is all good. Anyway. We just killed the enemy team. Wonderful. Will I do the Drake here? Yes or no? The answer is... Nope. I don't have smite. It's clearly on cooldown. I have 1.1k gold. So because I have no smite, my shit is on cooldown. I just base. I run towards the mid lane, right? And I wait for my camps. I'm not gonna do the Drake. I wanna see if I can kill their mid laner, maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, not bad. And you might be wondering, Kirei, how come... Okay, let's say hypothetically I can 100% do the Drake here. Why do I not want to do the Drake here? Huh? It's because of that reason. I don't want the enemy jungler to take my camps. Second reason is that I want to respawn my own camps as soon as possible. You should think of your camps like a laner dropping a wave if you don't take them when you do a Drake. Because the moment you don't take your camps and let's say you delay them for 30 seconds, a wave spawns every 30 seconds. If you don't take a wave, your camps are basically not there for 30 seconds, which is essentially you missing one wave. And junglers usually feel like it's not that bad to not take camps instantly, but it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, boys. You know? You only skip your camps if something's free for sure. Sure. Then you can do it. If it's not free for sure, you don't do it. So another tip here, right, is that if you do a Drake, let's say that the enemy team is gonna come here. What you can look to do... I mean, okay, in this case, I'm finishing Drake no matter what. I'm just pinging him to back off. Pray to the Lord he survives. Hold up. Bruh. Okay, I don't see Kai'Sa here, so... I don't see which world is good. I mean, I already knew that was shit, by the way. I should have even just ditched him. But do you see how, like, before I fought here, I checked minimap. Where's Kai'Sa? If I don't know where Kai'Sa is, it's very simple. You should just assume he's there. Don't be like, he's maybe here. No, just think he is here. Change that mentality from maybe to for sure he's here. Fuck. Okay. My bad. I griefed there. But let me open my lights, guys. That's the reason I died there. No, I'm kidding. I'm just boosted. Anyway, that happens, you know, even to the best. Now, I'm gonna press tab, okay? Actually, my light is not lighted. Let me ask you this. When the Rift Herald is up here, and we're in a winning position... Oh. Okay. I'm gonna zoom top lane here. And you might be wondering, why am I zooming top lane here? Because if Nar's gonna stay under tower, I wanna dive him. If not, I'll do the, okay, I'm gonna just dash forward here. I want to be here as soon as possible. I do know Gnar can come here. Gnar arrived, but the party is over. Now, obviously, you should want to do the Rift Herald, especially if the enemy joiner is dead, right? So, I'm gonna do it. But, one thing here, okay? Their top lane has priority, and I need my bot lane to move to me. And I don't see their bot lane, okay? So all of this information combined, I have to be slightly careful. But enemy team doesn't know that I don't have smite. So we got objective. Anyway, what's the next objective on the menu right now? That is something you always have to ask yourself. What is on the fucking menu? Play with 6 into Syndra lane. Because even let's say if I want to play for top lane, I'm not playing for top lane if my Sion is there. Why would you play for an objective if you have like literally a 0-4 Sion there? It's like having a child as like the main character, you know? Like you just don't want to like play with like someone that's super weak. Always play with the strongest laner, and whatever is there, you play for that. And the main reason why as well is because if you play with your strongest laner, he will probably push, and if you don't play with him, he will probably die. It's just that simple. Now, my Syndra is going top lane, so I want to take this bot tower here, right? Base. Fuck. Okay, I didn't expect to get fucked there, honestly. That was my bad. I mean, the thing is, Rek'Sai is actually a decent champ against Graves in small skirmishes. If I'm together with my laners, and let's say we're actually all together, my champ is useful, but a 2v2, 3v3, if he gets to me, I'm so cooked. I'm just so cooked. So that's basically, yeah, me not respecting Rek'Sai. Anyways, even if I died here, always focus on what's next. And just so you guys know, okay? If you think about what's next, it makes life so much easier. Because now, I know I want to play for the Drake. What's my job? Ping my laners to not grief. Fuck, I didn't think about him being top lane, honestly. Well, I failed already there. Do you see how my top lane got cooked? He was not aware of Rek'Sai. And neither was I, by the way. And this is the thing you really want to work on. Be as good as possible on those things. The more consistent you are, the better your results will be. Trust me on that. Anyway, third Drake is up. I want to play for the third Drake. Okay, Rek'Sai should not be here, right? That's a really good chunk. Okay, look, Syndra's up in 5 seconds. I need this guy to play safe. Okay, you see my Syndra? He's on the way. I'm gonna try to stack as much as possible here before I fight. Oh, that's so huge, by the way. Yeah, I'm actually decently strong, but don't think we kill him there. But that's all good though. Right now, I can take all his camps, like literally. My Ziggs is gonna take mid tower here. Yoink the last hit. Now I'm a base, get my last whisper, and I think I'm buying Immortal Shield Bow, I think. I could go IE, but I feel like we win if I don't get one shot. Anyway, let's do it right this time. Let's ping my top lane to play safe. And if he doesn't die here, right? Ooh. Ooh. This is hella good, by the way. By the way, do you see how my Sinner survived here? Maybe he wouldn't have. If... Hold on, let me kill his Gnar first. That guy's dead. Wait, he's not dead? He's dead. But like, maybe he would have died there, right? If I didn't ping at all. Maybe like, if he stepped a little bit forward, this situation wouldn't have happened. Do you see how like, communicating makes such a big difference? It is very crucial. To communicate as consistently as possible. And now, of course, I think we can just one-shot it. If Bart tanks for me, I just one-shot this shit. Okay, you know, support players, even the Master Diamond, still don't know that if they tank, I deal 100% damage instead of 50. It's crazy to me they still don't know this. Anyways, what is the next objective on the menu? Next objective on the menu is the following. Pigman laner's back. Okay, I mean, let's hope this works out. But whether they kill him or not, it doesn't matter. As long as they wait for me. Whoa. Bard got sent to heaven. Let's put it that way. Yeah, let's put it that way. Bard literally got sent to heaven. And the Rek'Sai was looking for him in heaven. But we sent him straight back to hell. I mean, yeah, we should play for top tower here. Anyway, one tip if you play Graves, right, is that... actually, never mind. I need to get out of here. I just put a bullet through his head.